Good afternoon everyone, it's Tom from Mazda Gurus, and today we had our preview event for the Mazda CX-60 which we've got here in our showroom. Hopefully you can see it all right with the lighting. The sun is coming down right behind our showroom and we've got a lovely white CX-60 here, so it is contrasting a little bit. But we've had a really successful launch today, a soft launch where we've got some of our customers who've come in who've wanted to see it, and it's taken off really well. We did promise that we'd do a little walk around of the car to show off some of its features, and I must say it is absolutely stunning. It's at first impressions it wasn't quite as big as the CX-5, my impression at least. Wasn't as high as we thought, wasn't as long as we thought, but the space is definitely inside it. So it's got these nice 20-inch alloy wheels on it. This is the Hamura spec, which is the middle spec that Mazda do, with a couple of packs as well, a couple of optional packs on it. So it's got the driver assistance pack, the convenience pack, and the panoramic sunroof pack as well. It does feature, one of my favourite things is the way that you should be able to kick underneath the car and it pops the boot open for you. It's got a nice 570 litre cargo space in the back, which we were quite impressed with. It does look like there's loads of space in here for everything. Typical Mazda, you've got your buttons at the top here to close your boot and lock the car as well, or you can kick underneath it again. As long as you've got the key in your pocket or nearby, it will close it for you. It's got a lot of presence on the roads, or in the showroom should I say. The tail lights are really like this kind of L-shaped tail lights, repeated again at the kind of the front of the car as well. This is finished in the rhodium white, which is one of the launch colours that Mazda have got. So available in Arctic white or rhodium white. This is a left-hand drive model, so we haven't unfortunately been able to actually drive it ourselves yet. But the inside is absolutely beautiful. They've really spared no expense in this. It feels so premium compared to even the rest of our range. The leather on the seats, the stitching it just feels really, really nice. As usual, kind of soft touch leather on the doors here. I love the side air vents here, the way that they've angled these horizontally rather than vertically. Again, this is a pre-production model. Now, the gentleman who has delivered our car does say that this is pretty much how it's going to look inside, but there might be one or two key differences. So it might not look exactly the same for the one that you're getting, but we understand it will be. The air conditioning panel I really like. It's got these little switches here to go up and down for your temperature, which I feel is really retro. I really like that. And then again, classic Mazda along the bottom here for your heated and air vented cooled front seats, your rear windows, your climate control. Really nice, and a big 12.5 inch display screen here. Into the back of the car, plenty of space, absolutely oodles of space. So whereas again, my personal opinion is that the boot space, even though it's bigger than the CX-5, it's deceptively bigger, I think, whereas it's noticeably bigger in the back. So we've had Omar sat in the front, who is over 6 foot tall. This isn't his driving position, but he did have it set all the way back, and I sat behind him. It was snug, but I was comfortable. You can have the USB-C chargers in the back, and the power socket as well, with the heated rear seats, air conditioning. I'll take you around to the driver's side as well. Beeping at me because I've got the key outside the car. And into the front. It is vast. When you sit in here for the first time, guys, it feels, let me zoom out a little bit, it feels cavernous. There is so much distance. My hand isn't even halfway across the seat there. It's huge, huge chunky armrest. I'm gonna have to move the seat back a little bit. My legs are not fitting inside. Again, I say typical Mazda as if that's a bad thing. It's stunning. All this, they've got rid of the piano black trim that they usually have on the top spec models. They've replaced it with this. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, it's just like grated effect, I suppose. A couple of cup holders, a bit quirky, opening sideways like that. I like that. A lot of time for that. Button here for your cameras, for your 360 cameras, if you have that as an option. The cameras are so clear. Because I've got the boot open, you can't see the rear one on the 360 cameras properly, but again, I hope my phone is doing this justice. It is crystal clear. What else do I want to show you? The dashboards. Obviously, again, with this being left-hand drive, it is built for the European model, so it is all in kilometers an hour. But again, it's kind of Mazda have gone very digital with this one. It feels really up to date, really fresh from what I'm used to. You do have the My Drive button up here for your different driving modes. So this is my favourite bit. You can flick it up into sport mode. Everything turns red, angry sport. You can have it in normal, which is what I think most people are going to drive it in. So nice blue. Down into EV mode, obviously for your 39 miles of electric that you can do, and then you do have an off-road mode as well, which I think goes brownie or orangey. I have been told there is a secret fifth mode as well, so if you do have a tow bar fitted and wired into the car correctly from your main dealer, then there will be an option as well to be able to go into towing mode, or the equivalent of, as well, which should be quite cool. Buttons are very much like the new style Mazdas, so like your CX-30 and your Mazda 3. Very flush into the steering wheel. Nice. They feel nice. They feel a little bit more... Ooh, what did that do? Hold on a minute. We've discovered something for your cruise control. Oh, changes your dials. Look at that. Okay, cool. Right, okay. Let's put it into sports, see what happens. Does that just change? It's the same kind of thing. Oh yeah, angry sport mode. I like that. That's cool. What else do I want to show you? The armrest, center armrest pops open like so. Bit smaller than I thought, if I'm honest. It's not very deep at all. Was expecting this to be quite a lot further down, but I guess it just probably stops you from carrying more junk. You got another couple of USB-C chargers in there. Standard Mazda rotary dial on here to control your screen. We've got the driver personalization system, which we've been demonstrating to basically every single customer that's come in today. Colin has been our driver, been our guinea pig. I am shortly going to upload a separate video on how to do that. Been having a look through the other settings as well. There's not a lot extra on here from usual. I haven't actually been on this screen yet, but obviously all your charging settings are on here, how it all works. Bit annoyed that didn't take me back to that screen actually. This is all standard, what we're used to with Mazda. You've got the driver personalization there, system settings, all normal. Sat nav, is it enabled? It is. It's the same normal Mazda sat nav that we've got now. In fact, that looks clearer. I don't know if I'm getting confused because the screen is it's so big. Again, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but I'm enjoying this, guys. I'm enjoying this a lot. Plenty of room in the back. Panoramic roof. We again thought this might open all the way, but it doesn't. It's only this first bit that opens and closes, but it does what it needs to do. It got so much light in here. Being a Mazda man through and through myself, I'm not used to having a panoramic roof. It does make a difference. Bit slow coming over. Definitely makes the back a bit darker, a bit cozier. And then I also wanted to show you guys the hazard lights as well, or the indicators really. So around the back we've got the standard Mazda Kodo turn signals. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, it looks like they're flashing really badly. They are pulsating like they do in Mazdas nowadays. This is not going to go well, is it now? But then the front of it has I think that looks wicked. Again, I'm really sorry if you can't really see this very well on the camera, but it's stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. So as our first look at the CX-60, Everyone's been impressed. It's been a very, very successful launch. We can't wait to get these in our showroom, which should be arriving late August, early September. So do get yourselves down to your local dealer to see one. If one of your dealers is lucky enough to have one of these on tour at the moment, get in touch, get yourself over there, book an appointment and go and see it. And thank you again, guys. Anything else you need to know about the CX-60, give us a shout. Pop us some comments in the comment section below of what you think. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys.